Ooh.
Says tradition.
All right, now all traditions should be followed through then.
But don't you celebrate Halloween though?
I do celebrate Halloween. That's the only one I celebrate, and I like it because I think it really what I like is a lot of bad shit behind the Halloween.
But do you celebrate the bad shit?
We gonna listen. We're gonna have to pick up this conversation here in a minute. We got a celebrity guest that just walked in the building, so we're gonna take a quick break and come right back. Y'all know what to do. Show 83.
Rolling weed, smoking, do that shit like every day. 100K, major play. Hit my phone, I'm on the way. Gone. Yeah, cause we on. And I just tell them different women, rose sipping, lavish cooking in the kitchen. Just my niggas, no addition. It's a movie, how we living. Gone. Yeah, cause we on. And I just tell them, wake up in the morning, gotta get it, feeling super lifted. Homie got a blunt, pass it to me, you know I'ma hit it, gone. And ain't no coming back, unless I end my day with a couple more stacks. Yeah, that's facts, Conversation, mama's basement, plotting on how we gon' make it. Plus we facing in rotation, grinding till we all complacent feel. I just keep it real, dreams so big that the dreams give you chills, for real. Taking shots, they all contested, if we toast then we gon' bless it. People steady hating, I guess I didn't get the message or I read it. Why so hectic, talking like my niggas dead it, verified attention, so I guess I will never check it. So I guess that I'ma never check it. So I guess that I'ma never check it. Kush rolling weed, smoking, do that shit like every day. 100K, major play. Hit my phone, I'm on the way. Gone. Yeah, cause we on. And I just tell them different women, rose sipping, lavish cooking in the kitchen. Just my niggas, no addition. It's a movie, how we living. Gone. Yeah, cause we on. And I just tell them cruising in a Maserati, dreaming about McLarens. Top down, windows up tinted, but they staring, yeah they know. They only gon' get what I show. The only way you close to me is smashing on the bros. Never tripping unless I'm ducking, dodging bitches. That's my fitness, you gon' witness that this distance make you niggas missing. Looking back, when we used to sleep on the mats. And if you wasn't ballin', nigga, you was pushing pack. Major killing, what I'm feeling, smoke some weed, no vacuum ceilings. Get so high you touch the ceilings, play your car right if you dealin', win. Yeah, young nigga win. Kush rolling weed, smoking, do that shit like every day. 100K, major play. Hit my phone, I'm on the way. Gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cause we on.
Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy L Bug, Booby Boo Wop,
Boo wop.
J Marie,
Hey.
Juan Hondo.
In the building.
Y'all know what to do, man. It's show 83, and we sitting here with the great Dami Huge Deal Styles from Power 107.
What up, though?
How
you
goes,
feeling
Dami?
today?
How goes?
Hey,
Dami
man.
style.
Dami Styles, yeah.
I wanted to get that. I couldn't find that nowhere, man. I was trying to find it so I could pull it and have it on here, but I just couldn't.
Oh, y'all got to do this call. I would have sent it. Ain't no big deal. Yeah, nah. Dami Huge Deal Styles. I'm a huge deal. Ask your girl. She knows.
There you
But she'll
go.
find out later. What up, though?
Hey, man, this man been in the game for a minute. How is it working up there at Radio 1? You been there for
Been there for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Radio 1 is just it's corporate, man. You know, so it's just politics as usual. Got to navigate through the BS and, you know, make the best of it. Of anything, when you in a corporate situation, you got to, you know, navigate, you know, especially when you do what we do.
Right.
You got to navigate and make sure that you don't fuck up.
Yeah. So you probably like the longest tenured person there, right? Or close to it?
Nah, City, man. City's the longest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, City been there. Yeah, City's old. City's like, City like 20 years older than me.
So not only do you work at radio, you work at Ohio Media School, and you still DJ. How are you able to do all of that?
It's called hustle.
You don't get no
Grind.
sleep, huh?
No.
Nah. Nah.
What is the longest hours you sleep?
If I'm lucky, on a normal day, 3.
That's
Man.
Yeah,
That's
3 to
dedication.
4.
How
Yeah.
you keep
so-
that energy alive?
Hey, you gotta when you wake up, like, you know, like you see my screensaver, my kids, and my family. Like, look, you gotta get it. It's time to
I know
go.
that's right.
I'm about to say, how you keep your wife happy?
Oh, yeah, she stay happy. She she get what she want. He learned.
He really get about like 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Maybe about 30 minutes. Yeah, we just talking about bedtime. 4 hours bedtime. 4 hours bedtime. 15 minutes sleep.
Crazy.
Nah,
So I,
Hit y'all all late.
So out of everybody that you have dealt with or had interviews with up there, who was like one of your favorite interviews that you've had?
oh wow, there's a whole bunch of dope interviews. Honestly, the dopest interview, the crazy interview was Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates, if you ever seen any of his interviews, that's Kevin Gates. He's was institutionalized. He's smart, but he prison smart.
Yeah.
But now, since he's been out, well, he just got back out. But but he's prison smart. But he's real intelligent. But but he prison.
loses me.
Yeah.
Every time I be trying to focus into his interviews, and I be like, "What this dude just said?"
Yeah,
Between him and Ti, I just be like,
yeah.
I don't know what dude said."
Yeah, but he real, he's intelligent. He knows he got the game plan. He's followed it, and look where he is now. So he's a good thing. Best interview, best person probably is. Be funny you said T.I. is Tip. Every time Tip come close, whatever else, it's always a good person to link with. He is exactly what he say he is. I can't say it no other. Yeah, man. What he said, is he a trapper? Is he a rapper? Is he a businessman, family man?
All of that.
All that.
Yeah.
Is Tip in one essence.
And it all comes out when you're talking to
It
him.
all comes out. But he one of the coolest cats you ever meet. As long as you 100, he good with you. Y'all can be at a club and all of a sudden 500 bottles come out and he like here's 400 for you. I don't need that.
Man,
what I'm saying? So, he like it's all good. So he really genuine. But every interview is a blessing. I've been blessed to interview Dominique Wilkins. Just passed away. John Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Got to interview him. Charlie Murphy before he passed away. So a whole bunch of different things come from this industry, which is they're just blessings. Tomorrow's not promised for anybody. So I don't take any interview that's in the city or any interview that's near me lightly, because you never know what's gonna happen the next day.
So out of all those people you have interviewed or interviewed you, what accomplishment have you achieved that you would consider to be the most significant to your career?
The most, that's a lot. But man, just being a family man and being a husband and being a father. The father's the biggest achievement that I got.
Okay, I know that's right.
Facts.
So
If you don't give him that bell,
I had to
tell
give
him if
that
he ain't
bill
giving
for
my
that.
bill.
Bill on that joint, but
I
being
got
a
the bill
father,
for
man,
that.
being that father figure and making it happen for them and for my family, that's the biggest accomplishment.
So what got you into this line, though? What got you in this line of business?
Really, honestly, girls.
honestly,
Ask your girl about
That's
it.
a fact. Like,
Gotta give him another
when I was
bill.
young, 13.
Don't be giving him bells for that. What's wrong with you?
So, but when I started, when I was around 13, it was just like, hey, let's have a party. I had the music, so I was on tape decks. We all men in here.
for those
even
who
Jasmine.
don't know what a tape is.
But it's like, hey, parties, man. In the parties, we want to slow grind and maybe touch, that time, touch a butt,
Yeah, right.
touch a boob, you know what I'm saying? See what it is. So from there, just, came from there and it got bigger and better. And when I got to college, I realized it can really be a business. And one of my professors, John Williams, Jack Williams, sat me down, was like, look, you got a business here. I'm like, yeah, right. And then he broke it down to me. I'm like, wow, I guess I do.
Right.
So then I just took it from there and it just took off from college.
That's
Yeah.
That's dope.
That is.
So how did you end up at Power?
Power just, I was coming back from Detroit, and Bink Turner had just came, he just came PD in the area, so everybody was at him like, hey, I want to DJ, and I'm like, look, I can really care less about DJing on the station.
Right.
It's gonna be, it's gonna take more of my time, but you need help in getting acquainted to the area and whatnot. Need music from the area, I got you. But I was back and forth on the road. Bink was like, cool, One day he called me like, look, I need help set up this equipment. I happen to be in town, like, cool, I got you. Helped show them how to use it, everything else. Came with a bunch of music from the city. He's like, man, I want you to get you on the radio. I'm like, all right, cool. If you want me here, cool, just let me know. About a year later, he hit me up like, man, I got the paperwork. I'm like, all right. So it wasn't like,
So you was forced into it.
wasn't forced into it.
Just kind of landed in your lap.
It is, I was in Detroit doing radio, and it was always an option, but I'm an MC. I'm from the golden era hip hop, so I was anti-radio.
It means master
dude.
of ceremonies for those who don't know.
Yeah. So I was, I was anti-radio because they wasn't playing our stuff. I really never wanted to know that part of the game. I just knew like we were dope, and you weren't playing us. And I got a lot of homies that were like that. Like, man, why aren't you playing this record? Why aren't you playing this record? And I was in the clubs spinning, and 90% of what I was spinning wasn't on the radio. So I'm like, well, the radio's trash.
Right.
Until I learned the other side of the business, it really wasn't like a main, like, I gotta get on the radio, I had mix shows, I had all that other stuff, but it was like, I really don't need to be on it because I can move. Because then it comes back to corporate. Then I gotta do what they say.
Right.
To a certain extent, and I've never been a person that likes doing what people say.
Exactly.
So speaking of like indie artists, since our show is based off of indie artists and stuff, how would they go about one getting you to play their music in a club?
Okay.
Right, that's what I was about to ask.
In the club, it's easy. It's all this whole business thing in music industry is about relationships. People don't understand that. You can't come to me in the middle of the club while I'm spinning and be like, "Hey, play my record." Like,
Don't work like that.
You had that before though?
Yeah, it happens all the time. It's like, look, I'm like, hey, here's my card. Call me, talk to me afterwards, or just come up and introduce yourself. Like, hey, what's up? Blah blah blah. I might have your record.
Right.
If your record's really that good, I should already have it. I've had the same email, the same phone number for over 20 years, so I'm not the easiest person in the world to find. Anybody can. My number's been on the internet forever. It hasn't changed. So a lot of it with me is if you don't do your due diligence and your research, I'm like, you really don't. You shouldn't be coming to me. Yeah, you don't want it. Yeah, 20 years the same number, and then everybody has the same number. Like, I worked hard to keep the same number for 20 years.
Yeah, that's hard.
So it's just like you're not trying that hard. But if you do your research,
You got Singular Wireless?
no, I had everything from aerial to cricket to jump to everything else. Boost.
See, I don't even know what aerial is. That means I'm old.
Yeah, see, I'm old. Y'all don't know about that. See, I don't want to hit y'all to the game. When Ariel came to the city, you got no matter what you did, the first minute was free. So,
They don't know about paying for minutes.
Yeah, they don't know about paying
we
for
know
a minute.
about paying for minutes.
Yeah, so it was like,
After 9
look.
o'clock is free. I'm
Yeah,
gonna roll that.
So it was like, I'm finna call you right now. At 57, look, I'll call you right back.
Right.
He was hanging up and calling right back.
That's
First minute was free.
What kind of advice would you give someone who is wanting to follow your footsteps? Because there's a lot of upcoming DJs in Ohio.
Like me, I said this morning, I was like, man, I'm about to go buy me a turntable.
First of all, I would say don't tell the DJ that. Nah, honestly, just if you want to do it, man, do something you love, man. The old adage, do something you love every day, then you won't seem like you're working.
Right.
So just make sure you really want to do it because it's long nights. You're the first one to get there, you're the last one to leave. You come home, your lady gonna be mad because you coming home smelling like women and everything else and liquor because everybody comes up, hugs you, wants a record, wants all this stuff. You got to be strong, man. It's not an easy thing. It looks glamorous. It looks cool, but like I said, if you ever go to a concert, like when I did the Tom Joyner concert, I was there at 2 o'clock.
All day work.
All day before everybody, even concert didn't start till 7 or 8, and everybody's like, "You're there already?" Yeah, I gotta be here because I gotta do sound check. I gotta do all the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, it's gotta be
working.
perfect.
Yeah, it gotta be perfect. So it's that grind. If you want to be a DJ, good luck. It's a fraternity of us too, and we're gonna lean. The older heads will lean on you. We're gonna tell you you're trash. Main thing, don't have a whole bunch of people that suggest yes people. You got a whole bunch of yes people. They really ain't in your corner.
So you're part of the Alliance DJs. How did you get into
And
that?
Nerve, right?
Yeah, the Alliance DJs is something we created a while back, man. It's the the homies. We're a bunch of people who love DJing, and then just we're I can say we are one of the top DJ crews, definitely here in Columbus and all over the radio, every major club. It's just a group of homies like, look, let's do this. We're the Alliance. I can't tell you the reason why it's the Alliance, or I have to kill all of y'all. but it's the Alliance. So.
Third eye on that.
I don't want to die today.
Excuse me.
No.
But so you got some stuff going on tonight, right?
Yeah, tonight. Where am I tonight? So I gotta from here. I'm going to the fairgrounds for the DJ for this amateur boxing, ringside boxing, Rising Stars boxing. I'm sorry, at the fairgrounds. So a whole bunch of amateur boxers, champions and whatnot, gonna be fighting.
Didn't we get invited to that?
Yeah.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah.
So everybody come out, see some people hopefully some people get knocked out.
Right.
And have some fun, And then from there, where am I at? A costume party later on tonight too at the Nut House.
Okay, look
It's
at that.
November. What they still doing costume parties?
Cause niggas is grown. Well, I might have to be there, goddamn. I'm still trying to find a way to win my mask.
And you said that's where?
Yeah, that's at the Nut House on 256 out east. So, shoot, them little masks cost too much, man. Wearing a one-time holler, man, no.
Yeah,
I
at
really
least a
want
good
to.
week out my job.
Yeah, at least a good
I'm wearing my
3-4
shit around the
days.
house 'cause I ain't
Right.
Doing
Right.
foreplay with the mask.
Right.
No doubt. No doubt.
So the question of the day is,
Oh God, there you go.
Just jump into
gotta
it.
ask
You gotta
every
do it.
Okay,
interviewee,
what's the question today?
Is it considered cheating if you over masturbate?
If you over masturbate, is there such thing as over masturbate? Is there such thing? Yeah.
I guess there is.
Look, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You hit your mans before the cheeks, after the cheeks.
No, man, that's
Is that like cheating though?
It's not cheating, If she didn't want to, do the pregame, that's on her fault. she didn't want to join the after party. That's her fault too. She's lazy.
He said she lazy. No.
Not that he pre-game.
Pre-game.
Yeah, that's her fault.
I gotta say that, man. Like, baby, hold on.
Hey, go hit this pregame real quick. I'll be right there.
But before we let you get up out of here, because I know you gotta, you couldn't be here long because you gotta make a couple runs and stuff. One quick question, which is dealing with the radio. How is it that people can get on the radio? 'Cause I know there's a whole process to that.
It's a process, but it's still relationships. The big thing artists have to realize: what's gonna make me take this Chris Brown record off for you? You gotta think about it that way, because radios you deal with A, B's, and C's and mixed records. So A records are records you're gonna hear, I think, every hour and 15 minutes. B records are a little less, and then C, and so forth. C records are your newer records. The B records are like recurrent, something you've heard for a while. And then your mix show records is your mix show records. First angle is get cool with the mix show coordinators. Go out there to support the radio events. It's relationships. If I see you every week at my event, I'm like, man, what's going on? And then all of a sudden the DJ, and this goes back to the DJ relationship. We're in the club, we're at Oasis, say we're at Oasis next door, and he turns on your record, and I see 80 people go crazy. Like, wow. And then all of a sudden, hey, John Doe, he right over there at the bar, man. Like, hey, John, that's your joint. I didn't even know. A lot of these cats, like, Ice or Vezo. Vezo was a perfect example. He never, when he's with somebody, he never mentions that he's an artist. You build relationships so it can be authentic, because when you come wanting something off jump, people, the brick wall comes up. I get 800 emails a day with music and everything else. It's like, it's white noise out there. Wow.
We have feelings. He's like, we got feelings too.
Right.
Get to know me first.
It's kind of like what
But
Jim
then
Rohn
it's
says. You gotta go into the situation thinking, what can I do for you, not what can you do for me.
Right. Yeah, and this whole thing, if you come wanting something right away, it's like, man, okay.
Yeah.
You can want all day, but
What I'm gonna get out of it?
Yeah, it's not even what I want to get out of it. It's like, all right, well, join the line behind the rest of these 900 emails I got.
Shit, but like you said though, like what what can I do to take off this Chris Brown record?
Right,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So like, you got to get the views.
It's got to
You
be.
got to get the
The
listeners.
first thing
for
you got to
that
do is
music.
probably grasp his attention, like you said, by being at all his events.
What makes you
You know what I
stand
mean?
out?
And then saying,
Right.
instead of every time, I got this for you, I got this, can you hear this? Just get to know who this guy
Support.
is.
Yeah, get
Hey,
support.
how you doing, man? That's a good set you did.
Right.
You know what I mean? Eventually, you're going to start having conversations.
Mhm.
Might have a sit with him. You know what I mean? I got this right. Oh, that's cool. I might try to put that on for you.
Right.
Like, that's the building a relationship.
Relationships.
aspect, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Break bread, man. People love to eat.
Right.
Yeah.
You go to the radio station. It's on some stuff. We get food at the radio station all the time from artists and everything else. And they be like, "Hey, we just wanted to say thank you for the support. And we might not be even playing their record,
Mm-hmm.
but thank you for the support and continued success. This, that, and other, courtesy of Flim Flam Records. You know, man. And it's just like, oh, cool, man, Flim Flam Records. And then a month later, we might receive a package from them with the CDs or whatever. And what we gonna do? Oh, those are cats that brought the food. Let's listen to it.
Right.
And then you talk
Fact,
to the PD, and you come through. You have a mix show meeting. It's all these things, but a lot of people don't understand when it comes to radio. And I'll give y'all a little bit of advice with indie artists. Hit the small cities first.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like boxing. If you take out the body, the head will follow.
Facts. Mm-hmm.
So if you're, don't worry about Columbus. Of course, hit Columbus. You're from Columbus, but man, Reynoldsburg, Pataskala, Circleville, all these little
Chillicothe, all that,
joints
yeah.
around us, Xenia, Springfield, everything else. You build this cult following from these people who aren't scared to travel an hour to come see you, and then you throw a show at the Newport, and you got 2,000 people at the Newport, and they're like, man, how the hell did he get 2,000 people at the Newport?
With the footwork in it.
And the footwork, and then nobody's from Columbus coming here. Everybody's gonna pay attention because you're gonna get the digital scans. You're gonna get all these things, and then the big cities will eventually follow. And then on the radio, of course, at the top of the food chain, we see all the digital stuff. You know, if you don't have your stuff registered or everything else, I have many art. Oh man, we spinning everywhere. This, that, and other. I'm like, really? What's your name? I'll go right on BDS and look. Or I'll go on Nielsen, look right in front of them, like, man, I can't even find your name on here. What do you mean you registered?
They know with BMI, ASCAP, and none of that.
They don't not with any of that. And if you're getting spins, it don't matter if it's on WTMH, if it's on, WCKX. 30 seconds, it's gonna be right there. Downloads, all your downloads and streams from all the homies and everything else is gonna be right there.
Register that joint.
Yeah, and if you honest and saying what you're doing, I can see it right there in front of my face. Like, oh, okay, you're right. Yeah, you do got 1,000 so spins. Oh, wow, okay. And they'll tell me what city, what area, everything.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like that distro kid and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
like the distro kid, all that stuff, man. That's what, $35 a year. You ain't got $35 to do it for yourself a year.
Real simple.
Invest in yourself.
What you hustling for?
Right, you hustling backwards. And then when it rolls down to the radio money is just the radio money, but the real money comes from the streams and everything else in the background. You gotta know the business part of it. If I was an artist, and back in our day, I remember spending $1,000 for 100 pieces of vinyl. So I remember us saving up $1,000 for my crew so we can have 100 pieces of vinyl to give the DJs and be like, oh my God, can you please play my record? And DJs usually were like, all right, cool, you spent this money on this vinyl, we're going to play your record because we know you're serious. Now everything is free.
Right.
I just tricked
SoundClouds and all that bullshit.
Yeah, I just tricked off $35 at a sandwich place. Buying
Yeah, I
two
mean, I'm not
sandwiches.
playing with you.
Not that he tricked on sandwiches, though.
It's priorities.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty much boiled down to your priorities.
Yeah, your priorities.
You want to get high today, or you want to put your music out?
Right. Yeah, you want to get high, or you want to go ahead and let me go ahead and put that good 50 on some social media, so I can get some hits and everything on social media, so everybody can see my albums coming.
That's funny. So before we go, do you got anything else to say over there?
I was just going to. Nah, I ain't got nothing else to say.
We gotta let you get to
Hey,
your work
before
because you
you
got a
go,
lot
you
to
got-
do.
Hey, you gotta
Yeah,
show
that's
that
why I
man
was
how to
like,
celebrate his birthday. Cause when your birthday came around, dog.
Man, he shut it down.
Yeah, listen. I would love to celebrate my birthday like he did. Lord Jesus.
I
it's
was still
easy.
like,
Like,
It's still your birthday.
It's probably totally
Yeah, I asked that same question to him. I did.
I'm
I was
like,
like,
bro,
yo,
it
bro,
still can't
you
be your
celebrate
birthday.
like shit. It's the whole month.
It's the whole month. It's the whole month. Like,
You
that's
gotta
how
show
we
him
do.
how to celebrate his birthday,
No,
dog.
we get everybody together on that. That's easy. That's just party and having a good time.
Right.
That's the easy part. Yes. Any
So,
more questions?
Nah, no more questions. I mean, you know what I'm
Sure.
saying? Yeah. Oh well, shoot, you trying to stay longer? I mean,
Let's say y'all got,
listen.
got about 7 minutes.
Oh my God. Well, listen, we got definitely we got a Scorpio bash coming up next Friday, man. We'd love for you to come down to it. We're doing it at the Pelican Room.
Okay.
What was that? Oh, our STFD. We do a thing called STFD. Sit the fuck down. You tell anything or anyone in the world to sit the fuck down. Who or what would it be right now?
I don't know. I really ain't got nobody I got any beef with.
Not even
don't have
anybody,
to be beef.
anything.
Anybody that gets on your nerves, whatever the
Anything
case may
you
be.
seen on
Pizza
Pet
came a little late
peeves.
this week.
Pizza came a little late.
The pizza came a little late.
Honestly,
No.
no.
Ass cashier at the Chase Bank.
I'm trying to think of something, man. Creative. Just honestly, I've been good.
That's what's up.
You got nothing but
That's
good
good.
energy around.
Like,
Hey, that's what's up.
you
You
know.
can even stand the fuck up then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can give a stand the fuck
You
up.
even sit the fuck down. You can tell them stand the fuck up.
Well, I'm gonna tell somebody to sit the fuck down. Just to be honest.
I mean, everybody come here. They main one is Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get that to him.
See
you know
how,
what I'm
but
saying?
I ain't got no beef with Donald Trump, man. He is what he is, man. You know, he a monster. You know, before everybody hip hop admired him, you can't hate him now.
Yeah, you're definitely
You know,
right.
so everybody wanted to be Donald Trump till he
That's
was
like Ric
president.
Flair running for president.
Yeah, you know, so
You know
yeah,
what I'm
so
saying?
it's just he's gonna be who he is, and at least he's honest.
Right.
He's not hiding.
That's
what he
one thing
do.
I always
If it
said.
comes to grabbing pussies or
Not knowing that Colorado isn't a
yeah.
border state, you know.
yeah. If he's dumb, he's dumb. It's the person that we gotta.
Let him get in this
Right.
Right. So the biggest thing is that people mad. That make sure y'all go vote, cause more than likely he'll be back in there.
Voting is
He just
important.
got impeached.
He ain't trying to impeach
No,
him.
They
no,
trying.
no.
They about to
No,
they about
they
to have
not.
elections
It's not.
next
No.
month.
Yeah. That don't happen
Election
overnight.
next year.
That don't happen
Next year?
overnight. That's
Next year.
yeah.
What?
So.
Like next year? What?
That's when the
2020,
election
bro.
is, man.
What
Jackass.
November 5th of next year.
Y'all making me scratch my scalp.
Yeah, I still.
Yeah.
He just did his term. He already accomplished what he wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm
He
Oh,
got
yeah.
bread more. He got more bread like he wanted to.
More
He did
bread, more connections.
Fine. Kick me
yeah.
out.
Yeah, that's all he wanted to do. He wanted the
there.
connections to build his family and build his wealth,
Facts.
and he did everything he needed to do to keep them 4 years going. And
So-
he's not gonna get impeached either. He's not gonna.
Nah,
happen.
I don't think he is
It's
either.
too late anyway.
Yeah, he's too connected because he
way
goes
too
down, everybody goes down, and none of them want to go to jail. They ain't about that life.
You all right?
So close this out, bud.
So I'm gonna close it out with this question. Of all the things that you have accomplished, what is next? What is the next thing that you want to?
Next thing, I want to continue to build generational wealth for my family and my friends, and educate, us people of color on how to make money for real, not for fake.
So how you plan on doing that?
You gotta stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We'll be here a whole another hour about that.
Coming out in 1995.
Yeah. But no, let's stay tuned. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Got quorums. I got people coming in town. I got a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, it's time to make this money, real
that's
money.
right.
Real money.
So, yep.
That's what's up. So why don't you go ahead and let people know where they can find you at?
Man, it's like I said, it's not hard to find me. I got the same number.
It was hard.
I got the same email. Anything, just type in Dommy Styles, DOMMYSTYLES, like doggy with 2 M's. So just type it in, and I'll pop up a big guy, probably with glasses or a hat and big ass ears. And that's it.
That's funny. So before we let you go, let everybody know who you are one more time and what show they listening to.
Well, you're gonna tell me the show again because you never
Don't play
prep
with
me
me.
on that. Okay. Bad student.
Show 83. How you not gonna tell him that?
Yeah. She's like, oh, come to my show.
You know what?
All right.
I probably did.
See, I got email prep. I got text. You know what they call text message proof? Whatever it's called.
Don't do me like that on live
We can
national
do that.
air.
We can make it.
he got-
We can.
what's that
What's
stuff
it?
called?
What Angelique called?
Receipts. is what he got.
Receipts. Okay. All right. What up, though? It's your man Dommy Style. Well, Dommy Hughes Deal Styles. I'm a Hughes Deal. Ask your girl, man. You know when I'm at WTMH, I'm on show 83, man. It's,
Y'all know what to
Yeah.
do, man. This is your boy L Bug. We'll be right back. Show 83. Y'all know what to do.
Hey.
Hey, hey, hey. Have you ever took trips on a plane to go fuck with somebody that you probably never ever see again? I mean, the sex all good, but the head probably drive you insane. Yeah. You a cool ass chick, it's a shame. I don't even know your name. That's right, I don't even know your name. I remember when you told me one time when we kicked it at the club. Yeah, me your name, then you asked for a hug. I ain't really catch it cause the music's too loud, but I'm still wondering if you gon' let a nigga fuck. Skin my bad mouth, I'm a little bit drunk. But I'd rather say it loud rather than not say enough. Cause I probably won't see your pretty face again, so I'd rather keep it real just to tell you what's up. I ain't looking for no love in this fucking club. I'm just looking for a good night, then I'm in love. I'm a fuck boy, everyone call it, but the only reason I say it cause I got a lot of buzz. I done caused a damage to a couple girls' trust. A nigga ain't perfect, but a nigga do lust. So with that being said, let me take you to the bed. Nigga, do you like thread? Let's keep it on the hush. Yeah, baby girl, keep it real. I get real with you. It won't be real. I'm trying my love with you. We both take a lift to the crib and get lit. When you stop and grab food, I just chill Netflix. Have you ever had a one night stand? When the time is too right and it feel like everything wasn't planned. Bro, you look so good when you wet like bees by the sand. Goddamn, it's a shame cause I only know your face from the ground. That's right, I know your face from the ground. Cause I remember when I comment on your pics when you posted up a throwback. You a bad bitch and I swear that you know that. Cause your hair done and your nails looking good and you miss independent cause your attitude show that. I'm trying to capture you like my mood, don't Kodak. Get inside your head, speak game, baby, no cap. I got a big head, my lifestyle big and my rap still go to with the kids, baby, no strap. When you going back to the city? When I come in town, will you hit me? When I come around, will you treat nigga out or just leave me on red looking silly? Feel me? Don't make it hard cause it's simple. Be real, instead of giving mixed signals. I let you smile with your sexy little dimples. I'm trying to run through your pretty little tempo. Baby girl, keep it real. I get real with you. It won't be real. I'm trying my love with you. We both take a lift to the crib and get lit. When you stop and grab food, I just chill Netflix. Baby girl, keep it real. I get real with you. It won't be real. I'm trying my love with you. We both take a lift to the crib and get lit. When you stop and grab food, I just chill Netflix.
It's your boy Booby Boo Wop, and you are tuned in to Show 83 on WTMH Radio.
Hey, it's that new shit. I lick Cliff, you know. Hey. Yo, fine, what am I dealing with? Whoa. Hey. On that talk bullshit, whoa. Try take my things, then me take rock. Yeah, me know me, I live far. Me, you can't suffer like me, no. Money talk bullshit, whoa. Try take my things, then me take rock. Yeah, me know me, I live far. Me, you can't suffer like me, no. Yard man, I feel it. Struggle really no fake. Grind hard for this paper. Lion team, me no traitor. Really hope me no faker. Life rough like greater. I feel watch for the snakes. You know these guys with them there. Out here like every day. Trying to grade to this cheddar. Grind it up like a shredder. Me come from Jamaica. I been vibes with them here. Both from Clarendon up to Spain town. Yo, fan with them here. But boss get vanish. Clone me, you don't try play around. If you don't want be around, no guys on the set. Boy, this them dead. Send the rag go a grave. Yeah. Boy, dead you know. Money talk bullshit. Whoa. Try take my things, then me take rock. like me.
Yeah, ran up the ranks of my city. Came from the H, you know I get busy. If niggas be talking that money talk, you know I'm near in the jiffy. Put a bag on your head, you're gone. And niggas talk crazy, you know that I'm on it. Money talk with the fellas. Moment up nice when they ate with the demons and fellas. I'm bagging on working the back of the trap. Talk about how we gon' make it in rap. Niggas, I wasn't gon' make it as cat. If he talk crazy, his ass get stretched. Think that I'm capping, pull up where I'm at. I'm posting with niggas with semis and nines. Start to this block, put his ass in the sky. I shot that boy when he tried to run. Bang, bang. Now he walk with a limp. If I catch him again, he not gon' make it. I'ma put shit to an end. You know how we coming, my niggas gon' slide, my niggas gon' rock to the end. Getting plays on the radio, mom in them days, I used to didn't think I wouldn't win. Hey, yeah.
Money talk bullshit walk. Try take my things and my tech walk. Yeah, me know me I live far. Me you can't suffer like me no. Money talk bullshit walk. Try take my things and my tech walk. Yeah, me know me I live far. Me you can't suffer like me no.
Coming up next,
Sipping Tea with Jay Marie.
you better not move.
Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. Welcome back to Shorty 3. It's your boy L Bug. I would say Booby Boo Wop, Jay Marie and Juan Hondo, but you know, they out there doing their thing with looking at the studio, the brand new studio, you know what I'm saying? They lost their damn mind today. So we ain't even gonna go on with T with Jay Marie. I'm gonna just talk my shit right now. If y'all don't quit thinking this damn holiday shit is where it's at, I done forgot to transfer. Bam, yeah, it's all me right now. These niggas. What's up, Allie?
What's going on?
Nothing much. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, have a seat. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and have a seat. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be my co-host right now.
Yeah, come on.
You know, the social media intern, Allie. She going to be in here. So, what you think about holidays? How you feel about them?
They're good. I'm a kid, so I like to...
Let me go get the rest of the group.
Go ahead. Keep going, Allie.
I want to do the tea time.
Girl, what? You don't go on live radio talking about I want to do this. You jump on here and you talk about what the hell we talk about. The hell?
First of all, I've been new Santa wasn't real since I was 7. So, yeah. Second of all,
Get out my seat. Move.
Fuck, ain't gonna even start the show without us, bro.
we should keep celebrating.
Wow, the
Instead of
disrespect is
trying
real.
Get to get on the boards and shit.
You jump, you took J. Marie's spot, and I mean the ladies and gentlemen, nothing.
Nothing. Just let
Oh, we messed up your moment, Ali.
Yeah, y'all messing her up, man. She talking.
Why y'all make it so hot? Like, then I can't do it smooth because y'all put so much pressure on it.
We done messed you up, damn. Don't pay no attention to this, Allie.
Sorry, guys.
So what is your rap name, Miss Ali? Wait, rap name?
Rap name?
You got bars out here?
No.
I don't know how spot B. What, you got bars out here?
No.
Hey, guys.
I
I'm
thought
sorry.
that was the bad Barbie.
No.
No,
You can't be
please,
bad
you
Barbie.
don't be bad
Somebody
Barbie.
got bad
Please
Barbie.
don't. Please don't.
You had to be
Are
bad
y'all ready?
Barbara.
Y'all ready? What up? It's your girl, J. Marie, and you already know what time it is.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
I see.
I know.
Hey, what is
I know
this
happened.
beverage?
It's tea.
Time for tea, bread and jam and company.
Man.
So I brought
Hey.
So what shot is that behind you, B?
Must be mine.
Yo, y'all got real ratchet at the end of the show. What is going on?
So what happened was we was looking at a studio and we were talking about opportunities. And
In the middle of the show.
yeah, because you know it's going down downstairs. They got a concert, and he said, "I'm gonna need one of y'all, as in us, as in Show 83, to host
Facts.
it."
Facts, B.
But the thing is, I already asked him before him asking us that question if he's gonna let me get a session, and he said we got to talk about it. But then trying to turn around and throw a gig on us like that,
Need to
right?
talk to you about it?
You feel what I'm saying?
You
No,
said-
he ain't.
He said she can record.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
you
then
got-
you
you got-
gonna
yeah,
ask
yeah.
us, "Oh, but you gonna host this?" I said, "Oh, but you gonna let me get that session?"
Facts. We need
You
that.
feel what I'm
3
saying?
of them.
It's an exchange here.
Yeah, well,
Your back,
having-
I scratch your
You
back.
feel what I'm
Or
saying?
scratch my back.
I'm sorry, y'all. We had a whole moment. We was conversating in the middle of the show. But
Yeah.
today,
Conversing.
Hunty, we are going to be talking about Danielle Brigoli. However you say that girl name.
Brigoli.
Bad Baby. Y'all remember her. Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Bad baby. Bad
She got
Barbie.
caught. She got caught, all right? She got caught by Woe Vicky. If y'all know who Woe Vicky is, I don't know.
Oh, whoa, Vicky caught him?
Woe Vicky caught. How do you explain who Woe Vicky is, Allie?
Well, I don't even know.
Yes, exactly.
You
That's
don't
how
know,
you
you
explain
don't know
it.
who old Vicky is?
I do.
She don't know how to explain her.
The chick
Say,
that disrespected
bitch,
Snoop.
bitch, with the big
Oh, she
old-
disrespected Snoop?
Oh my God.
Yeah, she did.
Oh.
She was fucking Snoop.
No, she disrespected
disrespected
him,
him.
bro. Don't be
Oh.
putting up false media. You're not the Ed Choir, nigga.
I was about to say, whoa. Crippin'
So
is
I
you.
got receipts, y'all. Let me play this video real quick.
Yes, I saw this. She got beat up.
Cause Hunty, I got receipts.
Whoa,
for
Vicky
you.
put hands on her?
Yes.
Whoa, Vicky.
They
beat
been
her
beefing
ass.
for a
has
minute.
beef. Yeah, I was about to say
Whoa,
they
Vicky
had
got a
beef for the
music
longest.
video. She's talking shit, being a
Bitch, what you doing?
Get attention, yeah.
That's all it is. Try to get attention.
Get off my.
Yeah, came in and got beat up. Now you finna go.
Who got beat up? Bitch, get off.
He stupid. He came in and got beat up. Damn here.
How you move here?
Let her beat her ass, bro. She tripping, bro. This is a crazy
Vicky
shit
is
in my
on
life.
top of
You got 2 seconds to get out and you scrap the right way.
Oh.
You gonna do this the right way or you gonna do this the wrong way?
TMZ.
Come, Vicky.
This
Let me
was
know.
recorded by TMZ.
You gonna do this the right way?
Vicky got in that
Get
ass.
off
Whoa,
my
Vicky
hand.
got that life, though.
Let go of me. We gonna go. Go and try to do this the right way, okay?
It's on TMZ, y'all.
My hands can't. Your hands hold on.
Let her.
Is this so crazy?
So yeah,
Slagging your ass.
Do this the right way.
that's that on that. She done got her butt whipped. So, the Catch Me Outside girl was featured on Dr. Phil's show, and got into a brawl with a viral star by the name of Woe Vicky. God damn it, Jess. So Bad Baby decided that it was a good idea to confront Woe Vicky at the recording studio, which she was in a session with a rapper guy named Little Got It. I
He
think
did that
it
ball.
is. I don't know. I don't even know who he is. I got you. God damn it. So
Look at Hondo. He turning that man on.
He's stupid. So according to TMZ, they did more than just talking, honey. Okay, it seems like the Catch Me Outside star had it coming. Okay, so from the footage that I just showed you, it looked like Woe Vicky was on top of her, getting the best of her. Now, Bad Baby claimed that the girl doesn't fight fair,
So, hold
and
on, wait.
neither does the dudes that was holding her back.
Wasn't she in the Dr. Phil studio telling everybody in the audience,
Catch me outside.
catch me
Nigga caught
outside?
that bitch outside.
She caught no.
She caught her inside though.
She got caught
nigga.
inside.
So you can't be out there, and there was a lot of.
Well, there's a technicality though, because she didn't say
There
she
was
could
a lot
fight
of black
indoors though.
folk.
She definitely did. She said she could fight
She
outdoors.
said she could fight outdoors. So I'm thinking I need a rematch.
So my question is here, because she went up to her studio, went in her session,
Oh, she said, fuck, the Catch Me Outside girl said, I'm going to go inside and catch this bitch.
and got beat up.
See, that's
Oh,
not,
so
she went out of her
so
element.
whoa, Vicky was in the studio.
Whoa, Vicky was in the studio recording a session,
Oh, wow.
and the Catch Me Outside chick came inside to catch
Oh,
her,
she need
but
to
got
stop
caught.
recording.
Inside.
Everybody-
See, she fucked up because...
And she caught them hands.
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much.
So the Catch Me Out... This how I'm saying how dumb people is. The Catch Me Outside girl went
Got caught.
inside and caught them hands.
Yeah. Yes.
You was out your element. You
you,
all out your element.
you was out your element, boo boo. So she did responded. I wish I would have captured that footage, but she ended up responding and saying that the girl didn't beat her up. She didn't even get her eyelashes off and all this blase.
Wait, why your eyelashes gotta be off?
Because if you're not going to bitch eyelash off, then you kind of want to fight.
Pretty
She said, "Hold on, hold on."
Yes.
She said, "Hold on, wait. I ain't wipe my eyebrows off."
Right.
Cut it out.
It wasn't a fair
man.
one. I ain't have my eyebrows on.
She go times. She go times in a fight.
Yeah.
Like time out.
Yeah. So that was pretty funny, y'all. To me, that was the funniest highlight of.
I
They've been
funny
beefing for a
question.
minute though, dead ass. Like they've been beefing for
They're
a minute.
always beefing.
That's what
I wonder if
Bryce said.
I wonder if they're gonna continue beefing. What's your question?
So I wonder if it was outside. When she whooped that ass.
No, it was inside.
When they were outside, they had some beef outside before.
But they ain't never actually connected.
No,
Did
never
you
connected.
TMZ?
That nigga
Yeah.
definitely.
I just do my research. Oh.
You
Tyreek
got that one,
TMZ
you
every
got
day.
that.
So based off that video, I'll let y'all decide on who won that fight because that was
Catch me
interesting.
outside. Who got caught inside and got them hands.
Yeah, you
Or whoa,
stupid.
Vic, you was really about that life.
Yeah.
So how you
About
feel
that
about
life.
that?
She said, whoa, nigga.
She got beat
Whoa.
up.
She got
She
beat
got
up.
beat up.
Yeah, they've been beefing for the longest.
That's
And
funny.
Danielle Bergoli was always the one who was trying to run up on her,
Uh-huh.
but yeah,
She got her
yeah.
ass whooped.
So who do you idol more? Whose
I
team
don't
you
like
on?
neither one of them.
Oh, okay.
I
Good
know
job.
that's
Good
right.
job. Good
Nah.
job. I like that
Dennis
answer.
is watching the show.
Yeah.
I like that
I
answer.
know
I
that's
got
right.
got-
feel since this was white on white crime.
So,
But they both trying to be black. though.
But they try to be black.
Yeah,
yeah,
they
well,
both
Vicky
trying to
says
be
she's black.
She is
Yeah,
She
black.
ain't
really
white. She
takes
say she
pride in
black.
I understand why they say whoa.
Whoa, Vicky.
Whoa.
Whoa, Vicky.
Hold your horses.
What else you got for us, J. Marie?
All right, so while we're on the topic of beef, let's talk about the beef between T.I. and Iggy Azalea. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Don't
Y'all heard
stir
about
that up. They don't have
I heard about this.
They don't have beef.
He definitely
Yeah,
got
they was
beef.
shooting shots, though.
Yeah. So T.I. was
ain't
recently
never
on the Breakfast Club to promote his podcast, Expeditious,
Expeditiously.
Okay, there we go.
Expeditiously.
where he decided.
What school did you go to?
Who raised
Y'all funny. So that's where he decided to express his feelings about Iggy claiming that she went rogue. Okay. Now, with him being the co-host to Rhythm and Flow, have y'all seen that on Netflix yet?
trash.
Never heard of it.
Cardi B gets on my last nerve, but I'm gonna keep on going. So he stated that he was looking for another female rapper to undo the blunder of Iggy Azalea. Okay,
It's kind of fucked up.
It's a
definitely.
blunder.
He
He
also
feel like it's a
claimed-
blunder.
I mean, he also claimed that she started acting different and made moves that he wasn't proud of once she realized the white people liked her and she no longer needed black people. Now, this is where racism comes. Racism
I
comes.
don't think that's racism. It's just crossing over the charts.
You feel me? I don't see nothing wrong with what Iggy Azalea did, if that's how you say it. But she responded with a series of deleted tweets. I'm gonna just bring up two of them. One of them says, "Please move on and speak about artists you are hopefully actually helping," which to me means you ain't helped her, right? And stop trying to bring me up for relevance. I don't bring your ass up. No one is asking about you. I'm trying to be nice because I genuinely have better and more interesting things happening. Another tweet says, "But seeing a man speaking out of his asshole and blurting out one thing in public and another in private for years is really infuriating. Keep it pushing, sweetie, and worry about what your next storyline
So
is
this
for your
what-
family hustle."
It's, oh wow. So is this what
Came
Iggy
for-
saying to Ti?
Yes. So that's what Iggy tweeted in response to
So-
what he's been saying to her on the Breakfast Club.
My thing is this: he was asked about her. It wasn't like he just brought her up.
I mean, he could, but
He
when it comes to
definitely was
asked. He
interviews,
had to say that, though.
exactly. When it comes to interviews, you know what you can and cannot
This
say.
last the interview that you're talking about was something that he was talking. He was asked, "Yo, why did you say she was a blunder?" He didn't bring her up. He was asked about it.
Right, because obviously he stated this before that she was a blunder.
Yeah.
And I don't honestly think that. I think honestly, Iggy did good under Ti.
No.
Iggy did good. Iggy did
didn't do
good.
good with herself.
How do you know Iggy?
How do I
Because
know
of
Iggy?
Ti.
But where did she
yeah.
where did she go wrong? I guess is the question.
Honestly, the thing with
She
Iggy
decided to
was
try and
the
write
thing
for
with Iggy
herself.
was is that I think that
What's wrong with that?
a lot of black people don't like Iggy. I don't know. I may be wrong.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you tripping.
I may be 100%
No,
wrong
I
because
like Iggy, but Iggy is not a good artist.
I didn't think
I
Iggy
just
was
like her
ever.
body.
I think Iggy was a good artist. I don't think that she was the it artist ever.
Iggy
And
had
she
a
would
number
always
one
go
record.
gold.
So I'm gonna piggyback off
she
of
did
what
have
Hondo
the
is
number one
saying.
record.
So a lot of black people didn't like Iggy because she was trying to act black per se.
And I kind of felt like that's what the issue was. Why they said that it was a blunder because you have a black person that's managing you, and obviously he's probably trying to push you in
that life.
In that life, you know what I mean? And that may have been it. But I'm saying Iggy was never a bad artist.
Mhm.
When I look
She's
at
dope.
Grand Hustle, what he accomplished, I don't look at Iggy being his blunder.
What would you call his biggest blunder?
Can you name me her album?
Not even that. I mean, everybody want to say.
I'm saying she did good, but what is her album?
She did
title?
good.
I mean, everybody know who she is, so she clearly did
I can't
something.
name nobody's album, my guy, outside of Biggie Smalls, Jay-Z.
He's not okay.
I can't
so
name nobody's album.
okay. So check this out. Hold on.
I feel you.
So he's not sitting here saying that Iggy Azalea, at the time that she was rocking with him, was his biggest blunder. What happened after the fact of I got you to be this number one record, and then you switched up, and now you instead of made me money, you cost me money. That is a blunder.
I honestly think
And he stated that he's not trying to speak bad down on her.
Right.
But as you say that though,
this is actual facts.
It's
Y'all
the truth.
asked me.
How you gonna tell a man how he's supposed to feel anyway? If he felt like that was his biggest blunder, that was his biggest blunder. He was asked the question.
I just think as just being adults in this shit right now that he could have worded it different.
What could he have worded?
I'd pretty
What
much
was your
say-
biggest blunder? Well,
I would say like, I really never had no biggest blunders. I would say that one of the
What? No, that
trying-
was that. No, so he said that, and just like Bug said, they brought that up. Why did you say she was your biggest blunder? So, but however, you could have avoided that question, kind of like what whatchamacallit did about Jay-Z. What's his name?
Oh, I ain't answering that.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Well,
you could have
say that, or
avoided
you
that.
could soften the blow, like I think that kind of
That's
rough
not
patch
real.
with Iggy.
That's not real. That's not
really
what.
100% sure.
That may not be what the type of person he is. That's not the type of person you are.
That's still real though. Like, I think
That's not the type of person that you are yourself.
This is
And then Dami
No, I
Styles
can't
just
say
sat here and
shit.
said that he met T.I. and
Yeah,
T.I.
he's straight-
is that
he's
type of
straightforward.
guy that's going to be straightforward. If you ask me a question, I'm going to keep it 100. So why would he be 199?
I ain't playing y'all. Moving along.
Jay Marie, what else? Yeah, where we at now?
Alright, so did y'all see Nicki Minaj's $1 million ring?
Lord Jeebus.
All right, so let me tell y'all something before I go into this suit.
She bought it.
Bitch bought a whole ring.
That's the same. Okay, all right.
She bought it.
So
Do your
listen.
research, sir.
So listen. I got something for y'all. Okay, let me play that video real quick on how they came out with the ring, which is pretty cute. I thought it was cute as hell.
Pretty cute.
Yeah, it was cute. But no, we're not gonna play. I'm lost.
We need new headphones.
Yo.
So while that is playing, it shows Nicki Minaj as the bride of Chucky, which I thought was creative first and foremost. Her being the bride of Chucky and Kenneth Petty being Chucky, right? So
I
this
don't see
ring,
her. I see things of hers.
this ring, Lord, and his ring together was over $1 million. And instantly, when I seen this ring, I looked at Boobie and I said, "Boobie, who you think paid for that ring?" Boo-wop, my bad. I looked at Boo-wop and said, "Who do you think paid for that ring?" Because she is a multi-millionaire. Okay.
That nigga work at McDonald's. She got that shit on the layaway plan off of her credit.
I'm not playing with you.
He don't work nowhere.
So, anyways, they revealed their rings dressing up as Chucky and the Bride of Chucky. However, MTO reported that the rings cost more than $1 million. With Nicki Minaj being the multi-millionaire, fans wanted to know if Kenneth can even afford such an expensive piece of jewelry like that.
Well, I'm pretty sure that he can through Instagram, because you know his Instagram followers just blew the hell up when they found out who he was and who he was.
I still can't even find his Instagram.
Man, fuck that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
She just, bro. Listen, she bought the ring. This nigga working at fucking Kinko's. All right? You don't have to pay for shit. Like, listen, you gonna pay this ring off. I'm buying now, but you gonna pay for it.
Right.
Kind of shit.
Buy now,
like,
pay
you know what I
later.
mean? There's no way in hell he got that money.
No, so the thing is, actually, he was in the media for a minute before he got locked up, according to what sources said.
Wasn't it he was like a mogul?
Yeah, he was a mogul in the media industry. So I don't know where at in the media industry.
What means?
I don't know.
This is Britain?
But
it wasn't the industry. It was in the streets.
In the streets.
Probably.
He was a mogul in the streets.
Okay, I'm not playing with y'all. So with all the backlash that Kenneth received, the couple
Bars.
decided to take it to Instagram and set the record straight. He told his fans that he paid for the ring with his own money. Now, let me go ahead and play that video, all right? Because
Can't nobody hit.
He cashed. Okay, baby.
Nigga, you went up there.
There you go. Now it's showing
Hello,
both their
Chucky.
rings, which is dope. That ring, baby. Can you give me
Well,
that ring?
Chucky, you secured the bag. You married a
I don't see
multimillionaire,
this video.
and you secured the bag.
I
You
ain't
know I
seen it.
just
I'm
cut
looking at
somebody
that page. I
motherfucking
don't see
finger
it.
off for that ring.
You did.
Yeah, and I ain't
You
secure.
mean I didn't buy this ring?
No, you didn't buy that.
Cut a nigga
motherfucking,
finger,
a whole
a bitch
nigga.
finger.
That's a fact. A whole motherfucking finger off for this shit. What you mean I secured the bag? You got your citizenship, your green card.
Oh, thank you.
That's right.
Chucky, because you are American, I can now fill out paperwork to vote in the United States of America of Donald Trump. And I would like to thank my fans.
Trinidad.
She's from Trinidad. I didn't know that she wasn't legal here.
Yeah. So she got her green card now. She said she can vote.
You can't find her ass because she done changed the goddamn whole facial structure.
Oh, you stupid.
I didn't recognize her. I thought that was Lil Kim.
I did too. No, for real. When I seen this costume, I thought she was trying to pay tribute. No, I thought she was trying to pay tribute to Little Kim looking at that video. But then when I noticed it was the Bride of Chucky, it was like, oh.
You know they beefing.
But she kind of did look like Lil Kim a little bit.
She looked it like Little Kim in that video.
Since Peak Friday.
You stole Lil Kim's style, bitch. We hit to you.
All I'm saying is Lil Kim is her mama.
Stole her look now.
Damn.
Oh, shit. Y'all funny.
You know, Nikki will cut you, man. You know what I'm saying? Quit playing.
She gonna
You
do
stupid.
shit, but ask me what's good.
You all right? I'm done with y'all. So that's all I got for today, honey. Allie, you got any input?
In the Nicki Minaj thing?
Uh-huh.
No. I like her ring though.
We gotta get Allie on the IG when we doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Get her up on the mics. But we'll be right back in just a minute with 100 with Hondo, and then you got the STFDs. Y'all know what it is. Shorty 3.
Hey.
We'll be right back.
Started off with just late nights. You stayed at the mall. On your phone, I just rang twice. You'd hang in the scar. Now I'm finding numbers in your jacket pockets too. But I never said a word. I sat and played it cool. Next, you sit up in my face, acting like a child. Always had me wondering what kind of games you playing now. Watching you trying to turn this thing on me. Why you gotta play with my heart? Just let me be. Now I could give you an argument and tell you I knew that although I seen her calling, but I would. I just don't have the time. I'm not gonna waste my breath to hear one of your lies. I'm tired of stressing myself out like I'm the only one. Always trying to comment you that you're the one. Now come home. And when I ask you where you been, you said leave you alone. It don't take a scientist to know what's going on. But once again, I hold my breath and act like I don't know. Now I could be an investigator and show you all the text messages and the letters, but it would be a waste of my time. 'Cause no matter what I do, you prove me to be alive. I'm tired of stressing out, so felt like I'm the only one. Always trying to convince you that you're the one I want. Even when you know I miss you, you're so naive. 'Cause even when you know I don't cheat, you accuse me. The only thing I'm guilty of is loving you. The only thing I'm guilty of is loving you. You said you want the truth, and this is what I plead. When it comes to loving you, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of loving you. I'm guilty of loving you. The truth is what I plead. I'm guilty of loving you. I'm guilty of loving you. Loving you. So guilty of loving you. I said I'm guilty of loving you. And all the foolish things that you do. You know the truth is what I plead.
Show 83.
Columbus's very own underground music for hip hop and R&B.
LOL. Brownsville Bullet Gang. Hondo in the building. See, I've been in the sunken place, ain't this what you want? Tried to catch me slipping, tried to smoke me like blunts. Tried to have my family crying over my fucking casket, but I'm a bag chaser, bitch, see that'll never happen. Just give me the loot, just give me the bread. Fuck that bitch, I just want the head. And these rappers rapping facts, they never lived. When I was hustling on the strip, you pussies could come out your cribs. All these niggas scream now, it's gang, 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 gang. Half these bitch niggas never bang, 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 bang. Go to they hood, I bet they lame, 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 lame. And the set that they ripped from they GTA game, you's a fraud. You like a broad. You make it hard for niggas really moving hard. And I'm not trying to cap, just need you play your part. Getting tats on your face don't really make you hard. Who done fucked up, let your boy on the map. Call me the gift, cause now I'm here to rap. Keep it 100 like my name. And now I don't really fuck with that mumble rap. Who done fucked up, let your boy on the map. Call me the gift, cause now I'm here to rap. Keep it 100 like my name. And now I don't really fuck with that mumble rap. Y'all niggas move suspicious, my mission's to end existence of terrible bad spitting. You stugging, but now you snitches. I don't fuck with none of you niggas. Clothing from a bit different. Y'all Ugg boots to my Timberland like Gizmo to you gremlins. You got your IG buzzing now, off of frontin' now. Built the empire, you a clown, just a smiling now. Y'all keep stunting for a few views, a real nigga, not amused. Split your face like a cashew, then slap you out your loner juice. You a bitch, that's a fact, big fact. Keep talking about your shit, gon' get you yapped. And I'm not trying to boast a fake or even cap. Wearing tight jeans, little homie, where's that? You a bitch, that's a fact. Keep talking about your shit, gon' get you yapped. And I'm not trying to boast a fake or even cap. Wearing tight jeans, little homie, where's that? Who done fucked up, let your boy on the map. Call me the gift, cause now I'm here to rap. Keep it 100 like my name. And now I don't really fuck with that mumble rap. Who done fucked up, let your boy on the map. Call me the gift, cause now I'm here to rap. Keep it 100 like my name. And now I don't really fuck with that mumble rap.
Yeah. You know what it is. It's your boy Juan Hondo in the building. We got Booby Boo Wop. Jay Marie.
Hey.
And we got the little homie with us today.
What's going down, y'all?
Hey, let's go.
We got Alley Cat.
So she is our new social media handler.
Facts.
She be out here handling our social media. So we decided to let her jump on and get that little feel for the day. You feel me?
Get in the mic, man. Say it with your chest out. He said, "Hi."
It's
We got to hear you out here, Allie.
You scaring me.
Ooh. Well, I don't know if
So
that's
don't say that because we did not force her to be a social media manager. Like, this is not child endangerment.
Right. They said they got a little white girl up there.
This is not
forced to be on the radio.
Facts. No, we're not doing that. All right. She's our people.
Look, she don't need to find that shit funny.
Yeah.
You gotta smile when you say that, all right? You gotta smile.
We need to do more laughing
You know what
around.
I'm saying? We got a little white girl
It's
out
random
there
laughing.
saying y'all scaring us. You can't
We
do
don't want
that.
people think you scared out here, B.
Oh, I get it now.
Hey, she said she was scared on the radio. Yo, you can't do that. Oh my God.
ATF in his mouth.
Damn. Hey man, let me go shut this door all the way. Hold on.
You're about to be locked up for your birthday, B.
Got to be more careful.
No, you can't go lock doors, man.
Entrapment, kidnapping.
We gotta let him in. Gotta make sure that she okay. Goddamn.
Now we just.
Alright, I'm gonna keep it 100 real quick, man. And there's a topic we discussed earlier. You know me, I'm always on my pro.
Hold on,
You know
wait,
what I mean?
wait.
Fuck the
We
man
doing
shit.
100 what? Honda already?
Yeah, we on
Nigga, that's what we do. We moving fast today.
I see.
New York
We
minute.
got Osbook's birthday. We planning to get the fuck out of here. I see.
Hey! Hit the bell one time for Book's birthday. Not too much though.
Oh, okay.
Because you keep it 100. So we were just talking about
Shade.
Jackass.
Go ahead.
So we was talking about a little spell earlier, you know what I mean, about how especially backing off the conversation we was talking about earlier, is supporting each other. You know what I mean? My keeping the 100 with 100 is that, you know, they constantly say how the ghetto, I'm not gonna say the black community, the ghetto, because it's everybody in the ghetto. It's whites, black, all that, even though they try to separate us shit. The ghetto. It's broke, right? But all these other nationalities come into the ghetto to make money, man. Like, look who your corner store man is. Look what all your restaurants is. You know what I mean? In every ghetto, hood, or whatever, across America, you probably have like how many soul food spots? Maybe 3? We're gonna have 15 Chinese restaurants, 37 goddamn.
You ain't notice he been doing that every episode?
Yeah, I know. I kept going. I fucked with that. I hate music. Every superhero should have one. So, you know what I mean? Like, back to the topic that we are not broke. We just misinformed on how we should be spending our money or where we should be spending our money at. Like, you know what I mean? We do so much to build the rich up instead of building up the person like right next to you. You know what I mean? You have a lot of people that's just as talented as Kevin Gates, Beyonce in your own neighborhoods. But you don't want to, for real, bro. Like, you know what I mean? These people that ain't got voices, bro. You know what I mean? Beyonce is what? What would Beyonce? She just got a good voice and she look good because she light skinned?
Nah, she can
She ain't
perform her
light-skinned, she
butt
dark
off.
skinned.
She definitely light skinned. Go ahead, keep going.
Facts, but I'm saying there's people in this hood that can actually have that same aura as well if they was given the opportunity. We just have a hard time supporting people. In Columbus, man, I'm from New York City, but Columbus, man, y'all motherfuckers do not help each other like that, bro. Oh God, man, we interview people every day, and every day people say they want to connect with people, but then when it's time to connect with people, y'all know where to be found. Like, you know what I mean? Stop the facade shit. Like, you need to start helping your own because that's all you got right now. Unless you're gonna continue being like these crabs in the barrel, man. You know what I mean? That's just my thing. Like,
For those of you who don't know what that means, crabs in the barrel, when they in the barrel, they pull each other down to try and get out.
yeah, you don't want to be that. Like, it takes 5 seconds to post your man's song, to post your man's video. It takes 5 seconds to do that. You post dumb shit all fucking day from people you don't even know.
And share
it
them
takes
groups.
5 seconds to do this. And you know what? You may not even like what this man is talking about, but you actually know this person. And just because you don't like it, don't mean the other 500 friends you have on your Facebook or Instagram account may not like it. They may like this shit. You know what I mean? We post dumb shit all day. Why not support each other, man? So that's what we try to bring to you at Show 83. And that's what 100 with 100 is about. We need to support each other. Stop supporting people outside of you. You know what I mean? Because you have the same goddamn people in your neighborhoods that you actually know physically, probably at their mom's crib, that is probably just as good or even better than the people you're supporting. Probably funnier. You know what I mean? More talented. You just show that love, man. It takes a click, man. This world is so great. It just takes a click right now just to show you love somebody. You know what I mean?
Click.
Just click, man.
Just click.
Okay.
We out here.
And that is keeping it 100.
Boom, doom,
So we got
Dun-dun.
intros and
Dun-dun.
sweepers and all that coming up soon when Hondo ready.
Facts.
Yeah.
Right now, that's my theme music, nigga.
Boom, doom, doom. Doom, doom. Sound like some in heat of the night shit.
It sound like he about to snitch.
Damn, now he about to snitch.
And that theme music come in, you know niggas about to hold it down.
Did we forget the petty person of the day?
Oh, nah, that's what I was about to say.
That's what I said. I'm like,
we gotta
Hondo
talk
normally
about
come
that.
in at 45 after.
So our petty person, our petty person of the week this week, yo, is the pastor.
Which pastor?
Or I'm sorry, not the pastor. I'm sorry, not the pastor. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of last week. This week, it's the woman that burnt down her side nigga's crib or whoever he was to her because he called her for a booty call at 4 a.m. And by the time she got there, he fell asleep. So she set this man's house on fire.
No.
Nigga said, bitch, we
She played too much.
She played too much. Yeah, I'd say so. So she's being charged with with arson, attempted murder, and yeah, she's going down. Gonna be going down for a minute.
How the fuck you burnt the whole crib down, bitch? You said, oh, this nigga's not picking up the fucking door. I'm about to go to fucking Walmart because it's just open. And I'm
Get
about
some
to buy
gasoline.
Some gasoline. Now, how did this bitch plan it? Like, now I'm confused. Cause did she have the shit set up in the car in case this nigga didn't answer the door?
That's a good question.
That
Or
is a
did she
great
actually
question.
go and get the shit that burned? How the fuck you burn a whole nigga house down, son?
Burning nigga's crib
That's
down
some
because
Did he get out?
shit.
yeah, he got out.
That bitch must have some
Damn.
good pussy, bro.
No,
I'm tell you
He
what.
must-
cause
he must have had some good dick. That's what
Yeah,
it
it
was.
could be that
Because
serious.
good pussy, he'd have stayed up for it.
Nah, niggas fall asleep. Like, niggas be too lit and niggas pass out.
Yeah,
I
I
know-
think
know
this
what
that
happened.
new
This
age
why-
shit. Niggas
This
on
why some
perks and
passed
shit.
out, and I have done this shit many a times
So
in my
these
own
dudes be
prime.
on perks and stuff now.
Ooh, I'm lit. I'm all fucked up, right? I'm just hitting the phone line. Anybody can come through right now, gonna try to smack some cheeks. What's going on? Oh yeah, you gonna come through? All right, babe, I'm gonna be ready for you. Boom. You probably hit that blunt, took the last little 2 shots. Boom,
Slump.
done. She knocking on the door. You ain't gonna hear that shit. He gone, nigga. He in La La Land.
So,
You
but he
messy.
woke up for the fire.
Nigga, you happy?
He definitely did.
And that pussy was fire.
Oh, shut up.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Boy.
the reason I
Excuse
say
my
she got
language,
some
we do
great
have
buns
Ali on the air.
is because all the craziest women do. That's some crazy shit. She premeditatedly
Yo,
either bought that shit with her.
Nah, I mean I understand though. Like
you understand her burning the house out?
You understand?
yeah, I
Wait.
understand. Like shit, nigga. If I was vice versa, you call me and I'm asleep to come drop off some wanky danky.
Winky
Ali
The
dinky.
wanky danky.
Ali's on the air. So
To come and
drop
do the
off some
horizontal
wanky
polka?
danky. Huh?
To come and do the horizontal polka?
And you go to sleep on me, I'm shooting through the window.
What?
Tommy style.
Damn.
Oh, you that cop in Texas?
I'm not gonna
You
do
that
it
cop
that
in
far. See,
Texas.
I'm not gonna do all
Yeah.
that shit. I'm gonna try to find a way in the house because I got a text message showing that they said I could come. So-
Wait. I don't mean they ain't changed their mind in the
I'm
middle
gonna
of
try
that.
to find a way in the house, nigga. So I'm getting these buns.
So you
One
gonna
way or another.
you gonna go rape the bitch?
Now I'm gonna break
That's
in
exactly
the
what he
motherfucker.
said.
Be butt naked lay right next to him.
I don't know how to feel about
Me
this.
neither. I'm
Yeah.
done with
You
hard
know what I mean?
work.
Like, tap a leg, say, hey, you good?
I have no
We
part
still
in
on?
that.
Yo, you good, man? Nah, I'm gonna leave. You don't forget you open the
They
door.
got the baby oil ready and shit.
Facts. Laughing than the motherfucker.
No.
Got Jodeci in the background, baby.
Yeah,
But no, like this chick literally, like like you said, it's like she premeditated some stuff.
Like, how did you have that time? Like, I'm curious of how long you was knocking on the door to when you say, you know what, I'm gonna burn this bitch down.
Yeah, she had to really think about that.
Or did you already have that shit in your trunk? Like, this nigga come start playing with me, and he should pack that shit in the trunk along with the night bag. Like, this nigga playing with me, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker house.
I would hope not.
For no rock.
I would hope.
Or
Like,
have she already done this in the past and already still had the equipment?
Bruh, like this is some deep shit right here.
You could dive in. You could definitely hit blunt. You definitely dive into this. Listen, man. I mean, Jamie Marie, what would drive a woman to that? What would drive a woman to that?
4 in the morning.
Good
Who I
dick?
call you
I
at
don't
4 in the
know.
morning? When it happens. It's snowing outside.
She gonna wake up.
It wasn't snowing outside though.
I'm gonna have the key
I'm
though.
setting the mood, nigga.
You setting the mood.
Well, I mean, I feel that. Like, if you piping it down the right way, you should have the key. I don't know how to feel about that.
You know what I'm saying? Would you burn a nigga house down because you came over at 4 in the morning and he ain't there?
He was asleep.
The only way I'm gonna burn the house down is unless you really piss me the fuck off. So he must have pissed her off.
Yeah, she couldn't get that
the
extra
fuck out of
fire
her.
dick. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Wanky dank.
Wanky dank. There it is.
You must have been sending the phone texts, pictures, and everything, like getting all hot and bothered. She came through ready, smelling with her
Ready?
best
So
shit.
she had that baby oil ready.
She probably came through
The
in
baby oil. Hey, listen, man. Listen, I don't know
she
what would
used to
drive a
burn the
woman
house
to
down
this.
with
I don't know why they would do something like she would do something like that. That's stupid as hell. You extra petty for that. Like, yo, okay, you couldn't get the fire, winky dink. And so
you
you
even
set
got a
this
sound
man's
effect to the winky winky. I'm over this shit.
man.
You do.
You just
nigga.
did.
I was about to say winky. You gotta have a winky dink moment.
Listen,
we
for
got
somebody,
virgin ears right here.
for
Let's
somebody
come back.
to sit here and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and set this man's house on fire," you done forgot all about the fact of you're gonna go to jail.
Oh, we found gender.
Oh shit! Where's gender? I guess we know where gender is now.
Goddamn, my head's in the
Allie jumped up like, all right, I'll let him get to see. Gosh.
A nigga out there chasing dogs and coming this bitch smelling like Reggie.
Guys,
Not ready.
we found
Sit
him.
down, Gender. Let's find out where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Where you been
What
at,
you doing around
Jigger?
here?
Man, I've been hiding, man, hiding from the man. They been wanting me. They been wanting me.
Man,
I've
I've
been out
for you
here.
because of that goddamn hat you got on.
I told you I was coming back with my bobcat fur. I told you that.
Where's mine?
I'm selfish.
Use the hell out of me.
Thanks.
What's going on with you, boy?
Oh man, I got a show tonight. It's obviously downstairs at the show. Eclipse, man. It's Miko gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna have to pull up the ad, but it's rap battles going on. There's gonna be performances. There's gonna be a cipher.
Okay.
Slopes is gonna be in the building. Raven Capone's gonna be hosting it. Dre is gonna be there.
Actually, on
Boo
the
Wop is gonna
hosting
be
tip,
there.
Ooh.
Boo Wop is hosting.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You ain't even know that exclusive news.
See, that's what I like to hear.
exclusive.
I always got
This
Exclusivity.
just
Did you
in.
just-
Boo, I
Yes,
will
I
probably
had
be
to.
the
For
host.
you.
rung my bell.
For you.
My guy.
No, you can't ring these bells in here, B.
You know I'm disrespectful.
That's my
You
guy.
got LL
Jigger.
Cool
You know what I'm
J.
saying? He can ring the bell. No homo.
You can ring the bell?
It's
Oh, you-
called the unexpected. Where'd it just go?
So you gonna be performing out there tonight?
Yes, man.
So what song you performing? Are
So
you
I was
gonna
about to say,
dance?
you gonna do your latest? Don't get out there twerking, man.
I'm definitely not gonna be twerking today.
My
I
God.
feel like today is gonna be a
Different
little serious. It's a bar type of event, so I felt like I needed to come with a semi-aggressive song.
Okay.
okay.
So
Hey, what about that one track? I really like that one track.
it's a
What,
song
Peep
y'all
Swimming?
heard before, but hopefully you just vibe with it.
Y'all definitely
Oh, yeah,
about
you
to
know we
listen.
definitely gonna vibe to anything.
Matter of
Yeah,
fact,
wow.
this is what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
This is what I'm gonna do right now. You know what I'm saying? Just to give y'all an exclusive right before we go to break, real quick before we go to
No, we ain't going no
to the
goddamn
STFD. Yes, we do because we gotta go to
going
break
to
before we get to the STFD. Shut your ass up.
Nigga put that bass. You better shut the
He
fuck up.
told you, nigga.
And they do pay me.
I'm just happy we found Jander though, man. Jander been out there chasing coyotes and wolves and bobcats last week.
I got scars and
this nigga is here today, live in person.
I'd pop up, man. Y'all weren't gonna call me. I was real disrespectful though. Just to let y'all know.
Well, I figured I knew you had a performance tonight, so I didn't want to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Mess with you in your places then.
But we knew where you was gonna be at today. So
that's what you thought it
it was like, why call Jander if we know where he was supposed
to be? So y'all knew I was getting ready to pop up just now.
No, we know.
All right, then.
I did.
We gonna be downstairs, nigga, in about a couple of hours.
I got to tell us
I gotta go on the key. Next time you say something about some yellow semen, please don't say that. That was real bad. I just want you to know.
I didn't say the semen was actually yellow when you listen.
I told you that's not normal.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to tell y'all a picture.
I know you lying when you say you never jacked
masturbate.
He had masturbated and seen that shit, and they deteriorated his lifestyle from wanting to go that far.
He never committed. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so he never masturbated, so he don't really know how he knows. How he know about the T-shirt move?
I've seen actual videos of that shit.
So you watching niggas masturbate?
I've seen niggas videos of semen being on a T-shirt. Somebody bust or wipe their shit on a T-shirt in a porno type shit. I didn't Google it.
We need a pause,
research, bro.
I didn't Google. You said I do a lot of research.
That's too much research. He said, "How do you masturbate?"
Listen, we do got to take a quick break. Hey, go ahead and go into the email and pull that song up. Let them hear this new song from Where's Janice. He popped up on us. We're gonna drop this new joint.
Wait, what new song?
I just sent it to the show page.
How you going? You see how stuff like that just be happening?
I definitely said I was
going to do that. Where's Jander, shit happens like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just confused how he just gonna be like, "Hey guys, play this new song that I didn't tell you."
That's super exclusive.
This is a video.
Play it.
I can't play a video.
Click it.
It says whoops.
Just click it.
It says whoops.
Click it or ticket.
Is that the name of the track? Whoops.
No, it just says whoops. There's a problem.
Just drop something while we go to break. Show 83. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Stupid.
Oh, we get.
Yeah. Just keep swimming though the world keeps spinning, and it's just a beginning. Stay afloat, you're still living. Just keep swimming though the world keeps spinning. Watch out for helps. Do you remember Thanksgiving? Just keep swimming though the world keeps spinning, and it's just a beginning. Stay afloat, you're still living. Just keep swimming though the world keeps spinning. Swimming till a shark found out they're not forgiven. Gotta deal with the fact of rule. Learn to keep my cool. I can lose everything in my life that I pursue and be a fool. Misery accompanies your moves. Stand strong just like a wall. Even when they leave you screwed, they're just tempting all the anger that you anchor. Crazy symptoms, shows danger, legal with the banger. But never let them know, could take their clothes off like a wrangler. I hate painting the image of this guy being a gangster. Though my affiliation knows my music dedication. They help me keep my humble, rolling up my levitation. Sit back, them words level out my irritation. The times for so annoying, weeding out my frustration. I can see all of the clues leading to my next move. Playing chess with all my stress until my problems removed. Choosing wisely, smart decisions with the chance that I use. Rarely confused if all fails. I'm going to find a way to improve. So please just keep swimming though the world keeps spinning, and it's just a beginning. Stay afloat, you're still not the same. Just keep swimming though the world keeps spinning. Watch out for helps. Do you remember Thanksgiving? Just keep swimming though the world keeps spinning, and it's just a beginning. Stay afloat, you're still living. Just keep swimming though the world keeps spinning. Swimming till a shark found out they're not forgiven. Don't like the fact that I believe that when it rains it will pours. I keep my focus chasing visions till my life is on tour. Understanding some deceive to hold the things they adore. Who am I to judge a player that takes the chance to go score? Realizing facts that money alters our people loyal. Also spoils all that growth that led them out of the soil. Seen our God complain and see them be the ways to be royal. Soon as the seed doesn't believe, I seen the way it can boil. Would you change a thing that led you to pain? Complain, find a way the game won't feel the same. I could attract the love, but segments misunderstood. Stay in my lane, respect the game, but keep in tune with the hood. Staying humble as I stumbled on my way out the jungle. Times will crumble, I will show how I was built to go rumble. Reminiscing about all he had the drive to achieve. He taught us to be like a butterfly and sting like a bee. But that's when Dory told me, just keep swimming though the world keeps spinning. It's just a beginning, stay afloat, you're still living. Just keep swimming though the world keeps spinning. Watch out for helps. Do you remember Thanksgiving? Just keep swimming though the world keeps spinning. It's just a beginning, stay afloat, you're still living. Just keep swimming though the world keeps spinning. Swim into a shark, found out they're not forgiven. Just keep swimming.
Welcome back to
though the
23.
world
It's your boy
keeps
L.
spinning. It's just a
Poop,
beginning, stay afloat,
Jay
still
Marie.
living. Just keep
Wahanda.
swimming
In the
though the
building.
Y'all know what to do, man. We sitting here with Wes Janda. That was his new joint. Keep swimming. Hey, if y'all rock with that, man, let us know that y'all rock with that. Also, we want to wish him a happy birthday, happy early birthday, because his birthday tomorrow. Sport life.
Alright, listen, Scorpions, I'm gonna let y'all have your moment.
Nah,
But when
we're not
Pisces
doing that.
season
We're not
come
doing
in
that.
February,
We're not doing that. Scorp life in the building. Get over
That's
it.
real disrespectful, bro.
Period.
Don't come for him
What
like
he
that.
what we
though.
say? What we say? Period. Poo.
You know,
I wasn't gonna do that for y'all.
You got a gun.
But I'm gonna do it.
stay niggas.
See, that's that stuff I be talking about.
Bumblebees with
What?
Bumblebees.
y'all bumblebee with crab claws.
Ooh.
What?
Move right along. Who's getting the SCFD today?
That was dope though. Y'all like how I incorporate that.
How many
That
can
fast,
we
though.
give?
That was a
You can give as
freestyle
many as
shit.
you want
You
right
got
now.
your moment, bro. SCFD. You want to get Janet? You want Janet to start off? Janet, you start off the SCFD since you are
The special
special guest.
co-host guest.
Ooh.
That we haven't had in a long time.
I'm gonna
couple
point
months.
to the left. Now that I get to see you in person, don't ever dance like that.
Got him. I'm the photographer. Shout out Crash.
I love that. Credits to you, facts.
Fuck that.
But I definitely gotta give it to Jesus King.
Ooh.
Why?
Kanye West?
Jesus is King?
Yes.
Why?
That was one of the worst albums of
I haven't heard
the
it.
century.
It was pretty dope. I actually liked
Pretty
it.
dope. Was it the orchestration of the beats or was it the words he was saying? Because it was Kanye, you're just in there with a mic like this, just freestyling, ranting how you feel.
That's Kanye for you.
No,
that ain't
that's
Kanye.
That's not
ain't
that's Kanye personality, but that's not Kanye
The
lyrics.
artist.
I thought the album was pretty dope.
I didn't even listen to it. And you know what? I'm never probably going to listen to it.
Me neither.
Oh.
It's-
I haven't heard
the,
Kanye
the
last
first song
few
that comes on is amazing. Then the next song, it's like, okay, what are you doing?
You try to give him a
You
shot
keep
at it.
going. It's like, oh.
How many songs? How
Closed
many
on
songs?
Sunday,
Seven?
like Chick-fil-A. It's like
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait,
Closed
what?
on Sunday like Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Like, bro.
How
It's
many
like
songs? Is it 7?
It's like
He
12.
probably got a deal.
Nah, that's that. You talking about a little
You ain't thinking about the money. See,
what's the damn
Kanye's
thing
smart.
called?
He is.
A
And you
EP.
know what's so crazy?
creative.
His song,
Nah, that ain't an EP.
album is #1 right about now.
That we're talking about.
Yeah, and it has like over 1 million views. Like,
Really?
I wouldn't doubt it.
well, where's the issue?
This nigga just dropped.
It's
He
garbage.
just dropped some fucking.
Wait a minute. The
jail
issue
law
is this.
slippers.
It's hitting records.
Those
so you
numbers
like
are
Hold on,
made
hold
up
on,
for
hold on,
Texas
no.
sales.
Yeah, no.
Tekashi know how to
This
get
is
them
what you do.
views.
This is how
I
you
don't
can do
like
it.
you.
Hold on. So this is how you can check that. In a month, you see if he's still sustaining those type of numbers.
A lot of church people
It
like
will.
his music.
It will.
That's all I
Niggas is
gotta
buying
say.
his
It will.
boots.
Yeah, you're right. They are still buying
seen-
them.
They bought his jailhouse.
I
slippers.
seen a
Did
shirt
y'all
that
not
he
see
was
them
selling
Yeezys
on
slippers?
the YouTube ad, bro. It was for $100 million. I showed my coworker this as well. It was for $100 million a shirt.
Right, so
It's
he
called
definitely-
designer. That's what you
so
do
he
when you have
definitely get the
designer
STFD.
clothes.
So y'all really about to? Yup, Kanye West. Sit the fuck down.
Who got name, man?
Kanye.
You want to move up?
Oh, yeah, I like to go last. Sir. Nah,
Yeah, go
I'll give it.
last.
I'll give it to the. I'll just give it to America.
To America?
America.
America.
America!
Listen, America. In my Bernie Mac voice. For just now trying to impeach this man.
Facts.
This shit should have been happening.
You don't give that to
4
America.
years
You
ago.
give that to Congress or
Huh?
the House.
I give that to America. Because technically, we the ones that vote.
America? Nah,
Y'all
honestly,
voted this man in.
Not really.
Okay, I give you that.
We know the real story behind
Right.
it.
I give you that.
We didn't vote
We're
him
gonna
in.
give
The
it.
people that voted him in.
We're
is
keeping it
student delegates.
199 right now.
Let him have his moment.
Thank you.
It's keeping it real. I clarify.
So I'm about to make you sit down with that goddamn tight ass hat.
Uh-oh.
Make me.
Man,
Nah,
my
I ain't
shit
gonna-
flexible.
I know today.
Hey
it
man,
is.
Your hairline.
listen,
That
listen,
other Yankee though.
listen. He got a head like Chico Bean, so.
No shit, look like a Chico Bean.
Nigga got a head like Hitman Holler.
Nah, that was funny.
Oh, cash you had ass.
They will be like, yeah.
Oh, wild out head having ass.
Both types of ass niggas really dead ass trying to get at me.
Oh, Rev Run looking nice. Who's
sounded
house
like Rev Run.
in the building?
Slap this nigga, son.
Alright, we done, man.
Russell Simmons head having ass.
What did you do? What did you do?
Oh,
Montel
Johnny
Williams
Cash
had
is
a-
having ass nigga. Oh,
Dr.
boy,
Phil
that nigga
headline.
stop, bro.
We done, man. We done. All right.
We got jazz.
They got a hairline like a
Oh.
70s pimp.
It's my turn.
We had all those jokes. You had enough time to think of this shit.
I did. Mine's go to Bug.
Who was that on your shirt?
Oh.
Damn, why Bug get it?
Selena.
Why Boo get it?
So Bug get it because he don't celebrate holidays.
Oh,
So wrong and disrespectful.
He ain't letting his kids have fun.
So wrong and
I'm calling
disrespectful.
CPS on that nigga.
I love the fact that she does that and doesn't listen to the message that I send. But it's okay.
I don't. Thank you.
But it's okay.
At least somebody know who I am.
She definitely never heard me say that I don't celebrate holidays. She's never heard me say that.
He been saying
Never heard me say
Jazz
that.
on this goddamn shit. We've been trying to talk sense in her. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Well,
Don't come for my lady.
Thank you.
My bad, my God.
Appreciate that.
But never once did I say I don't celebrate holidays.
You did.
I didn't say I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I didn't
But
say
you
I don't
did.
celebrate Christmas.
But you did.
Thanksgiving though.
Nigga, we was out there for St. Patrick's Day.
I definitely didn't say none of
Hey,
that
we
shit, right?
walked in the gay parade, nigga. And you talking about we don't celebrate holidays.
I'm done.
You was out there
Niggas got
in your
footage of that
tutu.
shit.
That's kind of.
It'll never happen again.
Thank you.
You had on your
That'll
belly
never
shirt.
happen
I
again.
never did that. Oh, you
Yeah.
trying to play me?
Yeah, all the time,
We
bro.
got
remember
Hold
receipts.
on.
We got
Hold
receipts.
on.
When he had a long sleeve all
Hold
the
on.
time.
If I had the harder top on, this nigga had the cut off Daisy Dukes
That's
on.
cool.
That happened.
It was late though.
My girl loved
I don't
it.
care.
And
You
I was
was
holding
lady.
hands with my lady the whole time.
I was with mine too. Hold
You
on.
was with both your ladies. You had both the twins in there holding hands.
Hold on, just because
Let's not do that.
you was holding hands though, don't mean that you wasn't just trying to let it be known that I'm secure with mine, even though I'm under
I
the
was
table.
super scared.
Right.
That
You
happens.
ain't see me on Channel 4 News?
That happens.
You was on Channel 4 News?
You ain't see that?
No,
During the gay parade?
no.
I gave Jazz a big ass kiss.
He playing with y'all.
I feel like
Okay,
definitely
y'all.
bullshit.
He just.
He definitely
Did you
bullshit.
trump her?
Oh shit. Not the Trumper. She said she liked to grab it. Can't nobody grab it like.
I ain't
Anyway,
do this to my sister.
Listen, you're not about to sit here and tell me that my ass don't celebrate
Hey, yo,
holidays
Jenner, hey,
when I do.
let the people know where they gonna find you at tonight, man.
Club Eclipse is going down from 6 to 11. It's where you want to be.
Hey,
And he's gonna perform that Just Keep
How we
Swimming
gonna
song.
close
No,
this
he's
out,
not.
y'all?
Cause they had to do an STFD, bro.
Oh, what's your
Honda,
STFD?
what's your STFD?
Let her have a moment of clarity. I want to give my STFD.
Think about the light incense and shit.
Yeah.
All my motherfucking people that's are here on the radio show with me.
Why we gotta get this
Damn,
shit?
why
Tired
always?
of fucking boo wop and jazz always being fucking late.
I will beat you the fuck up.
All right, I give you
Damn.
that. I give you
I'm
that.
tired of being fucking cursed out about being beat the fuck up. You know what I mean?
He almost
I'm
got beat
tired
up
of
last
goddamn
night.
Jan to me
This
telling me
nigga
what the
cry
fuck I
in
need to do.
person. He cried through the messenger.
I'm
He
tired
cried
of
through
fucking
He's
the
always
messenger.
crying.
Now he crying
interrupting my
on air.
goddamn STFD when I'm having a moment.
Damn it. You
I'm
big
tired
baby.
of this motherfucking L. Face blending into his fucking facial hair.
That's crazy.
Okay, I'm tired.
That's crazy.
This is what I have to deal with. You know, all you motherfuckers. STFD.
So what about yourself?
It's really stressful.
I'm good, man.
You said everybody on here.
Everybody except for me, nigga. I'm a king.
And we tired of you fucking crying, okay? All the damn
He's
time.
definitely
I'm
a
older,
princess.
nigga. I ain't crying. It's
Grow
called
up,
complaining.
you fucking big
You
ass
older.
baby.
When you a grown man, nigga, it's called complaining,
Hey,
nigga.
before
We got a
go,
baby
hey, I
emoji
gotta
just for
highlight
his
my nigga
ass.
Weirdo too, though.
Oh,
Hey, shout out to
Y'all
my man
gotta
Weirdo.
highlight my nigga
Hey,
Weirdo.
he been
Catching
out
his
here doing
footage.
he been up here doing this thing today, and
Y'all
we
can't
definitely.
just capture
That's our
Ali without
videographer,
Weirdo, you know
B.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They work in cahoots right
camera on
now.
that nigga, big.
And we got some big. He got some big things coming up too, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Make sure y'all keep your eye out on him. He got some big things coming up. But yeah, so my STFD this week, I'm not even gonna mess with none of y'all today. I'm not gonna mess with none of y'all. It goes to anybody that believes that I don't celebrate holidays.
Oh shit.
We do believe that, son.
I'm done.
Because I don't celebrate them the way that you celebrate
This
them.
nigga said I'm not gonna give that to y'all, but I'm gonna give it to
Shots fired.
This nigga will buy the turkey.
Just saying.
Wow.
Nigga, just
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
This nigga got
I don't have to
really
celebrate
bad.
a holiday
Don't
the
celebrate.
same way as someone else
I told
in order
y'all.
to celebrate that holiday.
No costume
Period.
fits over that nigga neck. That's one of the reasons why you don't fit by no. That's why you don't fit.
Got a jack-o'-lantern head.
Hey, don't be mad.
Pumpkin on his
Hey,
fucking
listen,
head.
don't be mad because you got the second strength. You second place in strength in this bitch, and Booby's third.
Bro,
It's
you
okay.
could touch your motherfucking both sides of your hairline with your pinky and your motherfucking index finger, nigga.
I'm confused.
Like this, nigga.
Oh, you trying to get on my head and my neck because of the size of your
Nigga, shape your front of your head
For
up like
real?
this. Zit.
Because you got a thumb for a forehead and a knee for a head?
don't try
Like,
to
is that
do
what
that
you
nigga
doing?
shit, 'cause
I already did
that
that
is
a long
my
time
body
ago.
parts, man.
He
No.
So we
Yeah,
definitely gonna do that.
Alright,
Okay,
man, let's-
Chico Bean.
Baby,
Got me.
in the show. Because these
Oh.
dudes,
Are we out here?
time to go.
Time to go,
Is
man.
it time to go? It ain't time to go yet. Oh, it is. It's past time to go. All right, y'all know what to do, man. It's your boy L Boog, Booby Boo Wop, J Marie,
Hey.
Juan Honda. Y'all know what to do, man. Take us next week. Next Friday, don't forget to come and check us out at the Pelican. We'll put your bad. Y'all know what to do. Shorty 3. We out.